So it is currently like 7 a.m., which I know it's not early by any means at all, but I didn't have to wake up until like 10 because today is my first day back to school. Yay. Pretty fun winter break, but back to school, here we go. And yeah, so my school isn't until like 1:30, but I wanted to work out at like 10:30, so I was gonna wake up at 10, get ready, all that jazz. But my body had different plans and only wanted to give me 7 hours of sleep instead of like what, 10. So that's awesome. But yeah, so I hate everything so much. But okay, let's run it. Let's do this thing. I guess this is pretty much gonna be a full day of eating plus vlog type of thing. So yeah. Haven't done this in like a year, so awesome. Here we go. Okay, so basically like how I've been eating, like after recovering from like a sort of dirty bulk-ish. Because it's holidays and all, so I was kind of messing around and just eating whatever. Like I'd say like I've been doing this for like a week, and I do this a lot when I don't want to cut. And I'd say I'm not super lean right now, but like I'm like pretty lean for like 170, I'd say. Because when I was 170 before, like that was my old peak bulk last year. I like had like zero ab definition and zero nothing, just absolutely like fatty. So I'd say this is pretty good. What I like to do when I don't want to do an aggressive cut, because it's winter right now and there's no point for me to be super lean, is to just eat a lot of whole foods. And I'm not super restrictive on the calories, so I only eat meat, vegetables, and fruit and stuff like honey and like all that jazz. And yeah, I find it's pretty good. I've been doing it for the last 5 days, and I went from 170, I was like 173 to 170, 168. Like it's fluctuating in between there. So it's pretty solid. You guys should honestly try it, because I found my body reacts really well to just like eating like real food. So today, the first meal I'm gonna eat is my pre-workout meal, so let's get it. Okay, so what I like to do before my workout is have some good carbs. So for today, I've really been liking having some dates and also a banana. So that's the combo for today, and a bit of honey and maybe some powdered peanut butter. I don't know like how whole foodie, yeah, that's the only word I can think of. Whole foodie it is. Trademark Carchmichael, but yeah, that's the meal for today, and I'll show you how I get it ready. Okay, yeah, so I don't know why I hyped that up so much. I literally just put it on a plate. I don't know, like, oops. I put like 5 to 10 dates usually, but yeah, I've been like, that's a bit more than 5 to 10, but whatever. I pour a tiny bit of powdered peanut butter on top. Trust me, it is the method. Man, I should have just got a spoon or something. Now, I'd say if you are, holy cow, that is a ton. But I'd say if you are trying to get super lean though, you definitely want to be tracking these. Like, especially like dates and like even powdered peanut butter and the banana. If you're not tracking it or being like careful with the moderation of your consumption with it, then you're gonna have a lot of excess weight gain. And it really depends on how much you're exercising and how much you're like actually doing, because some people, they have different caloric needs. So what I eat will not be the same for what you need to eat. So this is what I'm gonna eat though, so oops, check it out. Yummers. One other thing before I like get headed to my workout or whatever is you want to make sure, I wanted to mention, you want to make sure you're like drinking a ton of water before your workout, because one, it's going to give you a nastier pump, trust me, like just give it a whirl and you'll see. And two, water is good for you, man. Like, so just have some water. Like, I aim for at least like I aim for 1/4 of a gallon or like half if I really can fit it in. And I got lots of time, so I might as well aim for half. But it's about halfway full right now, so yeah, I'm gonna get that and my meal done, and I'm gonna head to the gym. Okay, so at the gym now, and the parking lot is really packed for like a Tuesday morning. Like, damn. I guess it's New Year's and stuff, so that makes sense. So that's good for all those people. That's good for everyone, like locking in and stuff. But like, because of that, I probably don't want to be like recording in the gym too much today. Um, Especially not like talking content. So I will most likely like just like be back in the car with the next bit of this. But yeah, because I also don't have a microphone because I got a new phone and it doesn't have the same lightning port. So yeah, recording and talking in the gym would be super difficult today. So unfortunately, y'all do not get to see the crazy gains. But yeah, I'll today basically it's my upper day, so it's arm emphasis. So I'm gonna do one chest movement, one back movement, and two bicep, two tricep, and maybe 1 to 2 shoulder. Probably leaning towards the one, but yeah. So hopefully the workout goes well because I am like super duper tired. And yeah, I don't know. I thought 7 hours is solid, but like I'm tired, man. Like I could take a fat nap right now, but you know I'm locked in, so no. And yeah, okay. Okay, so workout is done. I'm all changed, all ready for school, and I didn't realize that I only had these socks, so I'm wearing my Christmas Jordan socks. So, yep, Huz gonna love that. But yeah, it's only 12, like 30, not even. And like I'm debating if I should go back home, like just real quick, and like get like take my vitamins and stuff, because usually I don't work out in the morning and I work out like at night. Not at night, I work out at like 4 p.m. and I usually take my vitamins and supplements right after. So I'm debating going home. It'll take me 10 minutes to go home, like, and then I'll still have time to get to class because class is at 1:30. And then that one, man, I have that class and then another class right after, and I'm not done until like 5:20, which isn't too crazy. But I would flip a coin, but I don't have a coin. So, oh, I do have a coin. Okay. Heads, I go back home. Tails, I go straight to school and figure something out there. It's tails. So to school I go. Okay, so I actually got some food first because my class isn't done for a long time, so I don't want to be like starving mid-thing and then everyone hears my stomach grumbling, because honestly, that's happened a lot of times actually, like to the point where people call it out, and not trying to have that for the first day back. So I got some food. It's like a chicken bowl thing, but the thing is, this place I would always go here before, and it's I don't know, it's like this protein, like high protein like meals and stuff, and they also do like meal prep. But the thing is, it was like so good because I would always go here in high school because I could walk to this place. But now it's like so like, I don't know, I feel like the quality of it has like gotten a lot worse, and they give you a lot less food. Because like for this one I paid for extra chicken and stuff too, and then they used to have like bigger bowls and stuff. It was just like, it was a lot better like 2 years ago and stuff. And yeah, man, just all the food is so expensive, like just everywhere in general, I guess. But like this thing was 20 bucks, you know, but man's gotta eat. So doing that, and then on to my first class, which is a tutorial. But the tutorial is before the class. I don't know why. I don't know, man, whatever. But yeah, should be a blast. Okay, so I'm all finished with my lectures now, and it turns out there was only one. So I went to the first one because it's a tutorial, and then there were like 3 people there. Apparently there was just no class today, no tutorial session, and I went there and there were like 3 other chicks there, and asking them like, is there like a class today? And then like we all thought there was because it was on the calendar, but apparently everyone else got the memo and didn't show up except us. So I was just there until my next class, so I was there for like an hour or something. And then I had my psych class, which was pretty good. It was mostly like just history and stuff at first. And yeah, that was good. Except like the thing is the teacher is very like wants you to be very social with the people there. And then there were a lot of partner activities. But the thing is I was sitting by myself. So yeah, there were like at least like 3 times where they're like, oh, turn to the person next to you. Boom, there was like no one next to me. So oh my gosh, what a great way to start. But it's okay. It's okay. Like, I don't know, I don't really like talking to too many people anyways in like school and stuff. Like, if people talk to me, okay, that's fun. But if not, then like I don't really make too much of an effort, which isn't a great thing. But you know, like I just don't feel the need to all the time. But yeah, besides that, pretty good. And I'm gonna like change my shirt and like take a shower, and then I'm gonna make dinner. So yeah. Okay, so change of plans. I'm gonna get this ready, then take a shower, and then I'll cook it up. So tonight I'm gonna have like some steak and some eggs. Ignore the big bowl of cookie dough. My sister said she's locked in. She's clearly not. She's recording actually. And she's flipping me off. Alright. The first thing I like to do with my steak is pat it dry, okay? Pat it dry because that's how you cook a steak, apparently. Alright? So pat it dry till it's dry. So till it's not wet. Got it? After that, get some oil. I'm using some extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin. Relatable. Get it? Because... Alright, so on to the next part. So now you want to oil it up real nice. Once you've oiled it up, you'll get some seasoning. So I'm using pink salt. Don't zoom in, just bring it closer. Just bring it closer. Pink salt, rainbow peppercorns, and garlic salt. Alright, so.
I think you dropped it.
Yeah, I think I did too. Alright, and then flip it. Oh, this side looks kind of gross.
It does look gross.
I think I defrosted it in too hot of water. Don't do that. Okay, season this side too. And then you want to just make sure it's rubbed in, all nice and rubbed in, if you catch my drift. No? Alright. Okay, now after this is done, you want to let it rest for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to start cooking it up. So, while it's resting, I'm going to do my thing. I'll be back in 20. Okay, before I cook the steak, I actually wanted to mention how I like get it ready. So basically in my fridge, there's like a bunch of different steaks, like, and then there's some in here too. And basically what we did is we got it from Costco, and then in Costco, there's this giant piece of beef that you can basically cut up into steak strips. And it was like 50 Canadian. So that's how much like 6 pre-cut steaks usually cost, which is super expensive. Like, I don't even know. Like, it's just so expensive. But for this one, for the $50 for the giant steak that I just cut myself, it was about like $50 too. So, and I was able to make around 15, 16 normal size steaks. So yeah, it was pretty solid. So that's definitely something I'd recommend if you guys are like saying that it's hard to afford a bunch of steaks or like beef in general, or I would switch your protein to chicken, because chicken is also good. So yeah. So basically the fan is going to be super loud, or else the whole house is going to be super smoky, and I don't want the smoke alarms to go off. So you want to make sure the pan is super hot. Like, look here. Okay, so the pan should be to the point where when you put water on it, it bubbles up and sizzles like that, okay? So once it's like that, you want to get your oil. I'm using avocado oil, okay? So avocado oil. So here's the steak, right? Basically, what I like to do is, I don't see too many people do this, but what I do is I sear for 10 seconds on one side, hot, and then after that on each side, I let it sit for around 2 minutes to get it medium rare. All right, so let that sit for 2 minutes, don't touch it, and then 2 minutes, flip it. Give the steak a flip. All right, so honestly, now give it 2 minutes, but this looks kind of bad only because I defrosted it like really poorly. I tried to do it as fast as possible because it was still frozen when I got home, because I asked my sister to do it and it was still frozen. So don't defrost it right away. You want to try and defrost it in the fridge first thing in the morning if you're eating it at night, just so it's like better. Because this is going to turn out kind of thin, but it's okay, you know. Live, learn, love, and that's it. Now along with my steak, I like to have eggs and egg whites. So I have my carton of egg whites, and I'm probably gonna use about half here. Once the steak is done, I'll do that and 3 different eggs. Once the 2 minutes have passed, I'm gonna plate it up. Mine's on a cutting board because I'm basic like that. On the cutting board, there we go. It doesn't look too bad. Did you eat it?
It smells good.
It smells good. See, you guys can only see it but can't smell it, but it smells alright. Okay, so about a half a carton of egg whites is what I usually go for. And then after that, I crack 3 eggs in. So when you're cracking the eggs, I saw this in the movies, the one with Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield. So you crack it on the surface, and then that's it. You crack it on the surface. Or, but in the movie it was like, crack it in the surface, into another bowl. It was a lot of extra steps, but I'll never forget it. Will I do it all the time? Probably not, but the more you know. Now, I don't really like to scramble my eggs, so I kind of have to wait for it to cook through, so I kind of shimmy it around the pan, because I like the egg yolks intact, because I don't know, I don't really like a dry egg yolk, you know? If you like a dry egg yolk, you're an interesting fella. Alright, I'm going to turn this off now, because it's not going to be as smoky with the eggs. But yeah, so this usually takes about like, what, 3 minutes? You don't know, you don't need eggs. Anyways, yeah, so I kind of want to try to spread the egg whites evenly along the thing without popping the... okay, I'm not a culinary genius or anything, but it's just how I usually do it, okay? So I kind of just like to spread the egg whites evenly. It kind of reminds me when I used to make crepes in a crepe store, because I used to work in a crepe store. The old Chinese lady, she taught me that you want to spread everything evenly. So I would have this metal baton thing, and I'd be like chop chop, and just spreading it all evenly. And if I messed it up, she'd make me throw it away in front of the customers. Yep. The thing is, she didn't even let me eat it. Like, she didn't even she made me throw it away. And back then, you could tell I like to eat crepes, so I was kind of disappointed. Like I said before, I'm no culinary genius, but maybe this will prove that I am. You do a little hole in the thing on the already cooked egg whites, and then all the raw egg whites that are just sitting around, put it under that, and then it cooks. That's the method. I'm telling you right now, that is the method. I think I can float this in the air. I'm not gonna try it. 500 likes on this vlog, and I'll do an egg flipping video and see what happens. I'll stack 10 eggs and see what happens. Okay, so anyways, after that, I like to fold it kind of up and roll it. Into like, almost like an omelet. Because it's kind of hard to plate, because it's like pretty big. But yeah, once it's like semi-folded, you can kind of shimmy it onto
I can feel the heat.
Yeah, it's hot. You can kind of shimmy it onto your thing. Oh wow, that's awesome. So, does this look the most appetizing ever?
No.
Heck no! But is it gonna help with the gains? 100%, man. So, yep, that's pretty much what I eat in a day. And I'm probably not gonna eat anything else today. So that's pretty much it for this video. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos, or if you want to see more of this kind of content. Or if you hated it, let me know so I'd never make a video like this again. And that's pretty much it.